it's great that you're thinking about your health. So tell me, are you getting plenty of exercise in the week?
I'm actually not getting any exercise at all. I'm just finding that I'm too busy to fit anything in.
Yeah, that's really hard. I mean, I know you've got, kids at home and
I have
a busy job. That's really challenging, and I think, so many of my clients, have the same problem, and it's like busy life, kids, job, trying to keep the home sorted out. So, yeah, you're not alone. But it is really important to prioritise. You've got your whole life ahead of you, and 30 minutes a day now is just going to give you, the health, long-term health, and the lifestyle that you want when you're older, instead of being really, unfit and you're, falling apart at the seams sort of thing. So it is something that you really do need to kickstart.
That's what I want to aim for, is 30 minutes a day, if I can.
Good for you. So, look, why don't we start with walking? Because, it doesn't cost anything. You don't have to have any special equipment. As long as you've got a pair of shoes, you can just go out your door. So, look, let's start you off with trying to do, at least 3 times a week, just getting out for a good walk. So, what about that to start with?
I could do that, but then it's finding the time of when I can do that, because in the mornings I'm busy. At work, I'm finding that I really haven't got the time to go out and do a 30-minute walk, and then in the evenings I'm really too tired.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tricky. So do you think you could maybe just have a chat with your boss at work and just say, look, I need to, I'm not getting time at lunch break, and I actually really need to prioritise that. I need to go out for a walk half an hour at lunchtime, and really, maybe you could start a walking group at work.
That's
you could all go together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that sounds good. So can you start that, this week?
I could do.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Great. So, Dina, great that you're thinking about your health.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about things overall? How's it?
Well, I'd really like to try and fit in maybe around 30 minutes a day of exercise. I mean, failing that, even 15 minutes a day, because at the moment I'm not doing any.
Not doing any? Okay.
No.
So when you say you'd like to fit in 15 or 30 minutes, is that something that you've done before, that's worked before?
It has worked before, but that was before I had children. So it's fitting it around my current commitments. So fitting it around work and pick up of the children and drop off. So it's just trying to find a way of fitting it in my day.
Okay, so thinking about your routine each week, what do you think might work? When could you fit something in, do you think?
Probably the weekends, or maybe when the children have gone to bed, I could probably go out for a 15-20 minute walk. Now summer's coming up, so it's lighter for longer. I could do that. The kids go for swimming lessons on a Sunday, so probably we could go swimming as a family afterwards. There's a
couple of options that you might enjoy. What do you think would be one thing you could do to start with as a step towards that, because then you can build on the success?
Maybe trying to get to work a little bit earlier, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes earlier, and then just doing a couple of walks around the block could be
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea, yeah. What would you need to put in place to make that happen, to get to work 15 minutes earlier?
Well, I have to make sure that I've got all the kids ready on time, and the traffic's not bad. And then, if I spoke to my boss, if they let me, maybe I could stay a little bit later, and if I come in a bit later in the morning, if I do my walk first and then stay a little bit later after work, just to make up the time, that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Would anything likely stop you from putting that into place?
I can't think of anything at the moment that would stop me, unless the traffic's really bad, or I can't get the kids to school on time, but then maybe I could do the walk at the lunchtime. So there's other opportunities, I suppose. Yeah.
Great. Dina, thank you for that. The two conversations went quite differently, didn't they?
They did.
How did each one feel for you?
I thought the second one, you made me think about what's actually achievable and what I can do for myself. So talking about it, I was actually thinking about what I could do, and it just seemed quite a lot easier than the first conversation, where I wasn't getting anything back. So I was just sitting here listening to what you were telling me to do, which probably wouldn't work for me anyway.
Right.
So the second conversation worked a lot better for me.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dina.
Thank you.